There we go. We did it. Look at us. Look at us. I think I put it was like for kids or something on accident. So they're like, yeah, no chatting allowed. All right. So happy Friday. We'll wait a little bit, let some people get in here.
We on?
Yeah.
No shit.
We are on. Juan is the guest star, as we discussed, but he's running a little behind, so he's pouring the blinds right now. So Juan will know what's what. We definitely want him to share tasting notes and stuff, but just not give anything away. But Eli and I won't know.
Nope.
Nope. But the new one that Eli got has a pretty phenomenal nose.
It's a wild nose. I can't.
It smells artificial in a way. Not necessarily in a bad way, but you know what I'm saying? Like the artificial, like dark cherry.
Syrupy.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. When you say artificial, I think chemically. Like I think it's because you said body wash, which I don't agree with.
No, it smells like body wash to me. For sure.
I don't get body wash.
Just like a highly scented body wash.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, Juan's trying to get drunk.
Jeez,
Juan. He's like BuffTurkey. I guess we're okay. Okay, so make sure we got them all set up the right way.
Okay, so these are all James's.
Yes.
Okay, so what's A?
This one.
Okay, so hand them to me, please, and I will put them in meat order.
Yeah, Jesus, Juan, you're gonna...
2, 1. You gonna be able to drive?
Sí. 4.
Half my new bottle's gonna be gone.
I know. I didn't. We should have checked with Juan and how he pours.
Juan, chill out if you haven't poured them all.
You should be able to.
ABCD.
You should be able to chat. Here, let me see if I can't.
I think it was just with your glasses because these pours are much more reasonable. This is A. Oh yeah, perfect.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, these are standard pours now.
Okay, yeah, the chat literally just showed up like 2 seconds after I typed it. So it's not a 30-second delay
Not a lag.
anymore.
It was a minute when Tommy was saying. Yeah.
So I changed that in the settings. Hopefully we'll be good. Mark, you should be able to comment if you would like to.
Who's that guy tied up outside? That gimp tied outside?
We don't talk about him.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You'll see after stream what he's for.
Yeah, so we'll wait probably 5 more minutes before we get into BWE stuff.
You got room back there, Juan?
You should grab another glass real quick if you want a warm up pour. Juan.
Yeah.
That's what we're drinking. I'll pour you some. It's only 102 proof, so it's low.
All the glasses are outside if you need another one more.
I'm gonna go get another one.
They're
Is
in.
that water?
I brought you a water
You
down
got a
here.
water?
It's behind your
Yeah.
glasses. All right, so just kind of our warm up pour. It's this 11-year NGP Evernorth. It's freaking killer at 102 proof. Juan dressing to impress? Of course, Andrew.
I keep having to remind myself that it's only 102 proof.
It's crazy. The nose and the flavor you get from it is nuts.
I'm nervous. There's millions of people watching this.
It's really freaking good. So it's barrel 293, 99 corn, 1 malted barley. High corn. Give me the high corn. 11 year.
I almost bought you something special today.
Because it's super high corn.
100% corn.
Oh, mellow corn?
No, it was Texas. Texas 100% corn. It is only 92 proof. It was a special order.
You know,
Nice.
It's called Yellow Rose.
This interests me. That's why I'm so excited for
Dude,
that,
but it was-
that newfound Norris.
$58 for a 92 proofer.
That's not bad. That's not that bad.
Non-age stated.
It's $230 or whatever for Michter's 10. That's 90 proof.
I do. Mixer's 10. You talking about the bourbon or the rye?
200
Aren't
for
they
the
both
rye.
90?
One's 190 for the bourbon and
That's price point.
210 for
Talking
rye.
about proof point.
Yeah, I think they're both in the
Oh, proof
90s
point?
at least.
I
Yeah,
got them both
92.
right there. They're both right
92.
there.
92.
Yeah, so this is just a killer warm up pour. Like,
I love the corn.
I freaking love it, dude. So this and
Juicy fruit.
no juicy fruit. This and which is odd, right? 99 corn, no juicy fruit for me. This and it was all a dream, which we did on stream previously. Both 11-year MGP, both worth every penny I paid for it. So definitely keeping my eye out for 11-year MGP that's out there and doing a solid pick. Yes, Mark, we are live.
Cheers.
Juan is here.
Good evening.
He brought a 10-gallon hat. I think he's gonna try to sneak some whiskey underneath it on his way out.
Howdy, people.
You could fit half the bar in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk louder though.
All right.
He's like,
Sorry.
He's like, howdy people. Yeah,
I talk really low, so.
I know.
I have to
But
force
people
my
want to
voice.
hear your sultry voice.
Yeah, corn is some of my favorite.
So what do you think of this? Have you even gone at it yet?
Yeah, it's
Dude, 102
sweet corn.
I cannot believe that.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Like
Although, to be fair, we poured this as a warm-up 20 minutes before the stream. And you told me 5 minutes before, save a little, we're going to talk about it.
yeah,
I didn't save a little.
that's fine. But he always drinks faster. That's only 3 gallons. Yeah. I could only pour three milks in there for sure.
He's calling me small head. Who is this?
It sounds
Andrew.
like Kimmel.
Kimmel's talking smack about you on.
Think I have a small head? A pinhead?
All right, I'm just keeping an eye on the clock for us. We'll start talking about the pick situation. Kind of, we've been live 10 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So unfortunately, as of right now, Blue Note has kind of ghosted us. I'm not sure if the guy I was talking to is on vacation, what's going on, but we were really trying to schedule that for April, and it's been a week and a half or 2 weeks. I haven't heard from him, both calls and emails. Doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence if he is still with Blue Note about doing a pick. Maybe he got let go. Who knows? But so we're gonna
maybe
pivot.
He's sick. Maybe he's on vacation.
You never know, but we're gonna pivot because we need to get a pick going. That doesn't mean Blue Note will never happen, but maybe we make that an early pick for next year or something. So Brian reached out to a newer NDP out of Denver called Onyx and Amber. I believe that's what it's called.
That's what you've been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong the whole time, but that's what I believe it's called. But we talked to Ben the other day, Brian and I. Really cool guy. Get really good feeling about working with him. He's got a lot of old MGP stuff. Some as high as 16 years old. I'll kind of run through the email he sent us listing what he has. I understand it's probably going to be a little bit. Sorry, I'm bringing up the email. A little bit of hesitancy from those in the group not having heard of them. They are an NDP though, so just think of it like River Roots, High West when they started.
Well, not even. They're an NDP, sure, but they're also an NDP that's using MGP.
Yeah.
So I mean that's
So you may not be familiar with the brand itself, but you're familiar with the juice.
Yes.
There's some cool stuff. He has some barrels that were aged in Indiana. He's got a few that he's been aging in Denver, and with the high altitude and the different climate, some cool things are probably going on within the barrels. So we're really excited to go out there and do a pick and see what we can find there. But some of what they have, so 21% rye bourbon that is 7 years old, 6 and 7 year old 21% rye, 36% rye bourbon that's about 7 years old, 45% wheat bourbon that's 7 years old, and then some light whiskey that's 17 years old, and that is at a great cost.
And that is MGP, correct?
I believe so. I'm a big light whiskey fan, so
yes.
At 17 years old, I'd be interested in trying that, and that is really cost effective as well. And I know he's doing some experiments with the light whiskey he has. I think he said
Do you want
he's aging some of it in BuffTurkey barrels, which is kind of the tie-in to the blind we're doing tonight, as we're tasting that BuffTurkey stuff.
Do you want to go into what a light whiskey is in case people don't know? Because I know some people hear light whiskey and think less flavor, which not the case.
That's true. You can, because my mouth is drying right now because I just talked a lot.
So it's been a while. And correct me if I'm wrong. Last time I looked into it, I believe it's called a light whiskey because it doesn't meet the specifications of a bourbon. So it's not the amount of corn that's needed in there. So it's, what is it? 53% has to be corn in a bourbon. And the light whiskey is under that, so that's why it has to be classified as a light whiskey. So it's not light in flavor, it's not light in proof by any amount. Generally, the light whiskeys I've come across are aged much longer and typically closer to hazmat proof, and they're amazing. What are you looking for?
I mean, here's a prime example of
why are you showing off my new bottles?
Here's a prime example of a 17-year American light whiskey.
138.
138 proof. This is Penelope, which is MGP. I've seen if they put the mash bill on here.
I doubt it.
They did not. But there is corn, barley, and malt, or corn and barley malt. So there's just no rye.
It may be. Well, I don't.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
It tastes good.
Like I said, I haven't
I'm a
looked
light
into light
whiskey.
whiskey in a while. I think it's if somebody's on the stream that knows for sure, please correct me. I think it's because it's not that 53% corn is why it's considered a light whiskey, because it can't be a bourbon.
No, I think it's the absence of rye, because Jacob's Pardon is 99% corn, and that's an American light whiskey.
Yes, there's not you can be so much corn, but you have to be a minimum of 53% corn to be a bourbon.
Yes. But you're, and yeah, we'll figure it out. Somebody out there knows more than us.
Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of people out there
Yeah.
know more than us.
Most
51.
people, I would argue.
Some corn.
51. There we go.
So he's got a lot of good stuff. Those are some of the younger, more cost effective ages, because roughly it's about $10 per year with Onyx and Amber. But he also has 13, 15, 16-year-old 21% rye bourbon. So now we're not talking about light whiskeys. We're talking about super aged bourbon, MGP bourbon. That would be less cost effective, but that would be, I mean, it would be just an absolute killer bottle. And so I'm hoping to get feedback from you guys, and I'll put a post about it in the Facebook as well. Just your thoughts on what we should be going into. Because right now we're doing a pick with them. I know it wasn't one we talked about originally, but everything just makes sense to do a pick with them right now. So any questions that anybody has, you can message me or put it in the post when I put kind of what we'll be looking at and your preference, whether you want to keep the cost low or kind of go in with an open mind and get
Well,
us a 15, 16-year-old bourbon.
I think you need to preface it to, we want to do a pick with them, but if we go and nothing is tasting good,
Yeah.
we're not going to do a pick just to
No,
do a
but
pick.
we are going there
Yeah.
with the intention of doing a pick.
Yes.
Yeah, we're never gonna just pick something because we're there or anything like that. But just based off of what Ben has,
It should,
I
it
don't
should be
anticipate.
good.
Yeah, I don't anticipate not finding something.
No, and with what you've told me about it, it sounds amazing. It sounds like he's going to have some great juice, and it should be pretty easy to find some killer barrels.
Well, and again, it's cost effective too, because
yeah,
I mean,
it's just the way you were.
look at the BuffTurkeys. That's 15-year juice at $300.
Yep.
We get 15-year. I know it's not Kentucky,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
that's
MGP. But for
BuffTurkey,
$150,
Yeah.
like
No, I'm on board.
as
It
much
was
as
just-
we all think about $10 a year, that's not what the market is showing right now. It's higher than that. So it's nice to get it at what we all believe it should be.
Yeah, no, and I just wanted to reiterate one thing that whenever we talk, you always say this. We're going to go there, we're going to do the tastings, but if we don't find anything we don't want, then it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's what I appreciate is you're not pressured to do a pick just because we're there,
No.
which I appreciate. Like, we want something good.
Now, if Ben plies me with enough alcohol and I lose faculty of what I'm saying and we walk out with it.
Well, that's why you have people there with you.
Yeah, that's why other people have to go with me for sure. Okay, well, I'm almost about done.
Can we please get into this BuffTurkey? Because
Well, yours is a fresh crack, so it's not terrible to let some air get to it.
I want it to win.
So you'd want air to get to it. You wouldn't want to do it.
It's low proof. It needs that little bit of ethanol to help it pop right now.
Get the little blender thing in there.
This is the difference between
Aerate
Eli and I. Eli wants to win. I want whatever's best to win. You just want your bottle to win. You're gonna be
Fine.
hounding out trying to find which one's that body wash.
I
now.
can't. No. I already knows all of them. They're identical.
On the nose?
Yeah.
Oh, did you smell them already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe sitting here a little while longer, maybe things have changed, but right off the bat. And no, you know me. I'm very impartial. I'm going to go with what's best. That's why I love doing blinds.
Cross shot. I'm gonna grab the bottles that we're doing real quick. Get them on the bottle cam.
But then you're gonna know the blind.
Oh, no, don't
know
look.
the blind.
Don't. He didn't rearrange
You
them.
didn't rearrange them?
No.
So don't
I'll
look.
rearrange them real quick. Well, why don't you bring the bottles in then?
Did you see? Don't you cheat.
I know I didn't.
Okay.
You guys got me before I barely opened the door.
See, Lena,
Lena
Lena's been
knows.
coached now.
Yeah,
She
Lena knows. We got Juan out here trying to mess up the game. Did you take a picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, imagine.
Alright, fun. Let's pour this all over again and see which one's which. And I've never seen these in my life.
You never seen these?
In my life.
In my life.
That's Juan. I brought that top turkey to your house and gave it to you.
I've seen one in my life.
Oh, that's so depressing. That's so depressing.
There's a lot more out there in the world.
You did.
Yeah. All right.
Hey?
Oh. You want to grab that?
What?
Not you, one. You like
The door?
Do you think Oakley will stay out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, glass A. And those that are here and are in chat, what do you think about Onyx and Amber? If you want to look them up, but kind of what we said, what we talked about.
Did you confirm that's the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
What we talked about him having. Did any of those kind of make your ears perk up? How do you feel about MGP? Would you prefer the 36% rye to the 21%?
I think this one's the winner.
Off the bat. Dude, I'm gonna get so freaking sauced. Damn.
I'm
Mom.
sorry. I've never
Dude,
poured these.
I'm saying this is Doc Holiday's because of the proof on it. Because that's hazmat, right?
No,
The Doc Holiday's not?
no, the Wyatt Earp. And that is not BuffTurkey.
That's not BuffTurkey.
No, that's that California,
What's the proof on Doc Holiday?
like 122. They're all, man, this has got good flavor.
This got really good flavor.
The nose
Maybe
lacks.
this is the fresh crack. It's got a little bite to it, which doesn't seem to line up with the proof points we're drinking.
Love the bottle crown. I know. It does look like a crown on Juan, just sitting on his hat. The picture of the bottles.
Oh yeah. Where's my camera?
All right. Remember, don't drink it all.
No.
I'm telling Juan.
Oh.
It's a guest spot. He's not used to doing blinds.
New coach.
Yeah.
This is really drying my mouth out. Like it's got some viscosity, but then it just drying my mouth out.
I'm disappointed on the nose on this one.
It's lacking.
The nose isn't great, but the flavor you get is real nice. It's got that cherry grapiness to it.
Yep.
It's got really good, like dark notes on the finish. Like
It's not too kind of decadent. It's well balanced. I'd say it's a good mixture of bright and dark. It's not very heavy dark. It's kind of fruity dark.
it's like a spiced cherry,
Yeah.
and not cinnamon spice, more like baking spice cherry.
Yeah, like kind of. The only thing I can say is fruity. It's not dark.
There is darkness. There is like
There's a darkness, but it's mixed with like a light, airy
yeah, it's just
spice.
it's
I
well
don't-
balanced. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant. I keep wanting to say tobacco, but it would be like the lightest tobacco. It's not like
super light.
yeah. It's not like
Yeah.
when you like with the Augusta.
When I say tobacco, I'm thinking of like dark, heavy pipe tobacco.
yeah,
This would be like
this would
Romeo
be like
and Julieta cigarillo.
Yeah,
like
that's
just very light, mild.
I'm thinking specifically their Perdomo champagne, just like
Yeah,
easiest
super light.
smoking
Yep.
cigar you could think of, and it's just a very small hint. And it's not the smoke or anything; it's simply that tobacco flavor.
Get that watermelon popsicle.
Onyx bottle is good looking, but
Lollipop.
you prefer 99 corn, 1 mart barley. I don't know what the mash bill on his American light whiskey is. I was just strictly speaking on the bourbon.
I like two's nose. It's definitely better than one.
All right, glass B. So Juan knows what these are. Eli and I do not. And yeah, the nose onto.
It's still not super.
It's not
prevalent.
heavy, but
It's not heavy, but it's a lot more than one.
Fresh.
I'm looking at those pours one gave you, and I'm crying a little bit.
Not bad. I've never
Oh.
put those.
wow,
Woo!
that's a
That's
lot
fresh.
of flavor.
That is a lot of flavor.
It's more one note than
Yep,
one.
I agree with you.
One is definitely more complex.
I get cherry.
The flavor in this is like, yeah, exactly. It's cherry.
Cherry.
It's cherry on the front, cherry in the middle, cherry on the back.
And there's like a little.
It's really good flavor.
There's like a little. There's still a beginning, middle, and end to the palate, but it's cherry, 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 and then the front it's got a little baking spice, and then that kind of wanes out in the mid, and then the back it gets a little darker to me.
It's definitely punchier on the front.
Yeah, I get like cherry and baking spice, like it pops.
That's a hard decision for me so far, 1 and 2, just because I appreciate the complexity of 1. I appreciate
I'm-
like the waves.
Without even going into the other two, I think this might be my newest bottle because it tastes like a fresh crack with how punchy it is. Now we got 2 more. I could change
Yeah.
that, but right now, to me, this drinks like a fresh crack.
I mean, they're both really good.
Yeah,
They're both delicious. And again, 2's nose was definitely better than 1. 3 has a nose.
3's got a good nose. Yeah,
I'm not gonna do a bottle guess on these either.
You're not
I
gonna-
haven't had them all enough in a setting where
I've
I'm
had
really thinking.
I've had your change of command and Doc Holiday once each.
Yeah,
And
So I'm not going to
I
attempt
think
to do it.
out of everything here, me and you have probably killed half that bottle of BuffTurkey because I pour it almost every time you're over. I think that's the only one we might be familiar with.
Dude, they're also good. It's initially I was about to say 3 is dropping like a bit decent drop off, but it was just the front was like super late to get started.
Yeah,
And
it's
then it
mild.
all
In the,
came.
it's the exact opposite of 2.
Yeah.
2 is punchy from the beginning and kind of mellows out. 3 is very mellow in the beginning and the finish is like a big pop.
Dirty pop. What do
I
you
like the
think,
nose
Juan?
better on this too.
Yeah, I was going. I think 3 has the best nose.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
I think so far 2 palate wise is lined up for me the best. 3 nose wise is lined up the best.
Dude, 3's palate is.
It's different.
2 is the most straightforward. 1 and 3 are more complex.
I'd say 3 more than 1, but yes.
I think 1's the most complex
Yeah,
so
get
far.
one more.
Really?
Mm.
Okay.
That watermelon.
I mean,
Chili.
we knew going into this there's no loser. There's not going to be a loser.
I do like 3, man. The more I drink it. And I think once we go back through, I think it's really going to come and stand out again.
Oh, 4's nose is. Wow.
Woo!
What? Yeah, that is cinnamon. I haven't gotten cinnamon on any of them yet.
No.
Man, that smells like Amberana a little bit, like an Amberana nose. Not the intensity, but it has the same undertone.
You know what it reminds me of for some odd reason? And maybe it's just because I'm not a big fan of these? Hot toddies. With all that cinnamon and honey and a little lemon, I get hot toddy on the nose with this.
Was that your nickname on the football team?
Of course.
Or wrestling?
Was
team?
yours Debbie Does Dallas?
No, it was just Does Dallas. Oh wow. Well,
Oh.
4 is the winner for me so far.
Yes. Wow.
4 won it on the nose
And
because
the
it
palate.
still had the cherry and stuff, but on the palate, I mean that.
That is fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's really good.
This has got to be changing command.
It doesn't have to be.
I don't know, man. I
But that
remember having to
is-
change the command. This is really good.
Again, you pour me
This
any
is-
of
this
these,
is a-
you'll have no complaints. But this one, to me, is a significant standard.
I really appreciate this because this is a true blind. We have not had a lot of these bottles. Like no one's had my new one that we got in today. It's a
Yeah.
fresh crack, just got in today. I've had 1 pour of the Change of Command. I think I had 1 pour of the Doc Holiday. I think we've had the most out of BuffTurkey to me, but this is, I don't remember any of them.
Now it all changes on what you had before and after, so definitely want to come back. I would be surprised if this.
If 4 doesn't, yeah, 4's.
4.
What's your thoughts? Oh yeah, dude, 4. Yeah, whatever 4 is
like,
whatever 4 is.
4 is like dark chocolate and like cinnamon toast crunch. Like,
I wouldn't say. I don't know that I'd say for me. Not. I get cinnamon, but I get more
I get
like a red hot cinnamon, not a toast crunch. I don't get sweetness.
I get sweet.
I don't get sweetness.
Yeah,
I get more
sweet.
savory red hot. Well, which red hot's a candy. I get that it's still sweet, but compared to cinnamon toast crunch, it's more savory. It's more of the cinnamon fiery than it is sweet cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm not getting fiery. It's delicious.
That's what I get. All right. For barrel picks, I really like the idea of bringing in something new or unique, especially. Yeah, I mean the price is great. If we can, I mean we gotta see if we can make it work with Idaho. What Idaho's gonna tack on, But I'd be interested to see what that climate does. What it aging in Denver does to it with the climate and the altitude. It ages faster, as Ben was saying.
Isn't Old Elk from Colorado?
I don't know.
I know the Breckenridge. They have some decent ones.
Boulder is one of my favorites.
231 or what's the other?
291.
291. I've had some decent stuff from them. They're doing some cool stuff out there.
Whoa. Okay, so
three really opened up.
Coming back from 4, I get maple on the nose. So 3. That
I get if you really dive in there, I get the maple, but I almost get like a jalapeno or like a bell pepper. I get something earthy in there.
Right now, palate-wise, for me, 2 is last. It's going to be real close between 3 and 1. I like 3 a lot. I think 4 blows them all out, in my opinion. I like 3
just
a
opened
lot.
up a lot more.
Yeah, I like 3 a lot.
But have you gone back to 2? Because we're still working.
No, that's what I'm saying.
This, yeah.
But 3's nose and palate opened up.
For me, it's just going in reverse right now. It's 4, 3, 2, 1.
See, for me, on initial run through, I was thinking 4, 1, 3, 2. But after that sip of 3, it's going to be hard for me to. I need to have 1 again. Mark said 291 sucks.
They're pretty expensive too.
I almost bought. They had some limited release thing that was on Unicorn for a really decent price, and that would have been my first thing from them. I've never had anything from them. I would say the only. But do they distill their own stuff, or are they an NDP?
I don't know.
Because the only ones from Colorado I've had so far that I like is Boulder. Mm-hmm. Like Boulder makes really freaking good stuff, especially their higher proof ones. Yeah, I haven't delved into I've never had a Breckenridge, but I see them always sitting on the shelf, so that doesn't make me believe that they're great. You know, like they just collect dust. But Old Elk is from Colorado. Okay.
I thought.
But they're NDP, right? That's not their juice.
I don't know. I know I've had some really good Old Elks.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they've probably got some older juice in
I
there.
have enough here that we can pull one down and see if it says distilled in Indiana on it.
All right, back to 2.
I like 2. It's just I think that's the fresh track.
I bet you this is Talk Turkey.
You think so?
I love Talk Turkey, but off memory, it is one note, and it's a note I love, and it is fruit. And that's exactly what this is. I love Talk Turkey. I go for that bottle at home all the time. It's a nice, easy drinker with tons of flavor, but it is a one-note fruit flavor. I like it. Just against the other 3, I don't know that it holds up. But that's always been the case with Talk Turkey. It's the same when Mark and I did our blind at his house. Talk Turkey was last. It's delicious, but it couldn't compete. And so maybe it's the fresh crack if you're saying that just because the proof is a bit lower. I don't know, but it's good. If you want fruit, 2 is what you want. 2 is all fruit all the time.
I think 1 might be Talk Turkey. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bounce back between them.
Dude, I'm enjoying
there's not a bad one.
I'm trying not to smile the whole time because I love him.
There's not a bad one.
I'm really freaking enjoying this. First batches from Breckenridge were amazing. And so you think they fell off, Mark? Or like when you say first batches, was it just the straight bourbon? Because I know they do a lot of finish. They have like the rum finish, the port finish, all that type of stuff. But I never delved into them. So where are you at?
1.
No, but like in your rankings, like what you're thinking.
He knows.
I like 3.
Yeah, he
got
knows what they are,
I need
but he
attention.
doesn't know what they are.
Yeah.
You know, like we know what they are. He doesn't know what they are. He just knows what they are. I'm just trying to sound as confusing as possible. But you do know
You're
what
doing
I'm
a
saying.
really good job of that.
But you do know what I'm saying.
Doing a really good job.
Like,
of
he
that.
doesn't know what Doc Holliday is
Okay,
against whatever.
I love all of these. Right now, all I can say is 3 and 4 are in my top 1, 2. 1 and 2 are in my bottom 3, 4. I don't know which is which yet because I like them all.
Dude, I have to do 1 against 3. Dude, 1 is nice.
I just finished 1.
1 is nice.
I just finished 1.
4 is still easily the winner. Well, let me go 1. Let me
I'm
go
going-
1, 3, 4.
I just went to 1 and I'm going back to 4 now.
Dude, 1 is good though. I really like the fruit journey it takes, and then it gets to the dark notes. And
There's some watermelon on there.
yeah, watermelon, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dude, 4 is just 4's hitting.
whatever 4 is.
4 smacking.
Maybe 4, 1, 3, 2 for me.
Yeah, I might actually be in line with 1. I'm going back to 3 now, but
I'm
one was-
on 1.
Yeah, I might go back because I just finished 1 and 1 from going all the way through and coming back. It opened up and changed a lot.
Well, I just went 1 to 3, so I did like direct comparison.
I'm on 3 now.
Yeah, and 3 is falling short following 1 now.
So I'm on 3. I think for me, I think it's 4, 1, 3, 2.
I think that's where I'm at right now.
But 2 so good though.
And that's the problem, right? You're like, you feel like you're talking down on it, but you're like, but it's so good.
Beautiful.
To
Simple.
clarify, I don't think anyone would be disappointed in any of these pours.
No, and we've said that. Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 4, 1, 3, 2.
Okay, so I went 1, 3, 4. Now let's do 4. Make sure 4
I
still
mean, hey,
beats the
you
breaks.
got 2 ounces on your pours, so you got plenty to taste.
No, it's an ounce here. Just normally we do a half ounce.
Sure.
And it's buffalo juice or turkey
Hey, I
juice?
brought Barton Princess, so I get a little bit more.
It's BWE one, so it's Russell's, like Wild Turkey Russell's Mashville,
Oh, okay.
distilled at Buffalo Trace, then aged at Wild Turkey.
4 is the winner.
Yes, I'm going.
I'm going 4, 1, 3, 2.
Yep, 4, 1, 3, 2. That's what I'm going.
Is that your
All right.
final? I want to know.
Let us know on.
Where's the pic?
I gotta know.
Make sure you swipe past the dick pics.
Yeah, go through the dicks to get to the.
This isn't the Princess and the Frog.
All right, where's the picture?
Oh,
I'm dying to know.
I am too.
I could see 1 being a change of command, which makes me wonder what 4 is.
The funny thing is, I could see this order being completely switched on a different day of the week.
Oh, 100%. I think 2 is pretty straightforward. I would see 2 being last anytime, but I think 4. Dude, 4 is pretty far ahead tonight.
Let's find out. I'm interested.
So left to right.
yep. Zoom in.
Dude, the Doc Holiday 1. Wait, left to right or right to left? Which is A?
A, B, C, D.
The Doc Holiday 1.
So I was right on my fresh crack.
Yeah.
Second one.
I
And Top
knew it.
Turkey was 1.
That's what I thought.
Second place.
Wow. And Change of Command was 3.
I could have headshot that.
That's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
because the blind mark and I did, Change of Command was like heads above the rest. It was like the easiest choice. And tonight it was
3.
it wasn't an easy choice at 3, but it was 3.
Yeah.
You know, even if it was an easy choice at 2, it's still. But Doc Holiday was in the blind with Mark, and it lost to Change of Command. That's the thing. Like you said, any given night, I think any of these can win out.
I'm interested to see what that Velvet Tux does after like a week of air.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It will change.
Because
Hopefully
I
it gets.
knew, I had a feeling that was the fresh crack because you could get that ethanol on the nose.
Welcome, Vance. Bring down something, dude. We're drinking 4 different BuffTurkeys right now. I don't know that we have anything much better than that.
We have a 17-year light whiskey.
That's not better,
We don't know that.
but it's not better. And I'm not doing that tonight, so. Juan just freaking tried to
Poison.
give me alcohol.
Dump them back in the bottle. I got funnels.
Your germs. Your cooties.
Know what makes me happy though?
What?
Is how freaking well BuffTurkey just did.
Where did that end up?
This
Oh,
is
it
one.
was second. No. BuffTurkey was one. I
So
thought.
I meant glass one.
Second place.
It was
Yeah,
second.
so it was second. That's what I'm saying. Glass one. When I said one, I meant glass one.
Yeah. I love that bottle.
I do too. But in the blind with Mark, it finished last, and it wasn't close. Like it was easily like we had it, and we were like, all right, well this one's fourth without a doubt.
Was
and
that
Change of Command was first without a doubt. And
Was
then we
that
had
a fresh crack though?
No.
No. Okay.
No, and then we had Talk Turkey. So we had Talk Turkey as 4, Change of Command as 1, pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like the French and Doc Holiday could be switched, but the French was second, Doc was third.
Mm-hmm.
And so tonight the Doc Holiday won, and which I mean I'm okay with. I own it. Like it's fine. I'm not mad at it. But Talk Turkey finished above Change of Command. So in a different blind, Change of Command finished first. Talk Turkey finished last.
So what was Change of Command 1? I need to, Juan, let me see that picture.
Change of Command was third, or glass 3.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Mark, this is crazy. Because we did that blind, Mark.
Oh yeah.
And Change of Command was easily
Yes,
first.
4, 1, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't you glad you switched to 1? Because if you said 3, you would have picked both my bottles ahead of yours.
I almost picked 2 over 1 when
They
we
were
first
both
started.
close. They were pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they're all so good, but that's why I'm really learning and I'm really stressing like what you have before and after changes everything.
Well, 'cause
What you have on any given night changes everything. Your palate, especially me, I have a geographical tongue, so my taste buds are all over the place.
Lucky him.
I almost said that. I was keeping to myself. What I was going to say is, I almost went, when I first called it, I said 4, 3, 2, 1, which I think would have been
That's what I was saying.
theoretically the right order.
But that's what I'm saying.
Theoretically.
Yeah, you would have picked both my bottles first though, and you didn't want to do that.
Well, also theoretically, they're better bottles, price point wise.
For the record, I still might be able to get it more at Doc Holiday. So
Which I can get that, but I don't know if it's that one. There's so many different ones.
that's the 15 year.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
think-
that here.
I
But
think
the
it's
guy
the
in
10 year.
Louisiana, that's $279.
Yeah, it's still a lot.
I mean, not when all the BuffTurkeys coming out right now are $350 to $400.
The one I got was, I think it was $250.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's 122 proof versus 114.9, so 115.
$115. Yeah. Which
Man.
once again,
They're
between
good.
all the bottles,
They're
they're all good.
And yours can change too.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I knew it was a fresh crack right off the bat. But I want
Vance just came in and said, pull something good.
Thank you, Juan.
Joking. Cheers later. So Vance was in here for a total of about 90 seconds, I think.
I forgot to tell him that you said hi. He said hi.
Vance, I told Juan to say hi to you. He didn't. I'm drinking Doc right now. It's really good. Yeah, Mark. Geographic tongue, a condition that causes harmless tongue patches. Harmless to who?
All right, what are we drinking now?
I'm not done.
My bad.
All right.
Well,
All right. Hold on.
I'm
So
sorry, Juan poured you a ton.
We got 2 wild cards.
Oh shit!
How are you feeling, Juan?
Pretty good.
What time you gotta be at work tomorrow?
Pretty late, like at 5.
In the morning? That's late. Okay.
That's not that early.
Yeah, it's not really, no.
You guys have to get up early.
At 3.
All right.
I get up at 4. I don't get up at
4?
3. 3 is early.
It's not too bad.
All right, Mr. Juan. Let's see what we're working with.
I gotta Colorado. You wake up at
Do you
2.
want?
Can we do a third of an ounce? Is that
Do you-
enough to actually get a taste?
I got a syringe. You want a syringe? I'm talking about to actually get pours because.
All right, so we have 2 other BuffTurkeys we're gonna throw in this. Yeah, 2 ounce pours take longer to drink. You're right. So here's what I'm gonna do with this. You guys split that. Okay, I'll do a little bit of this one.
Hold on, Juan. You're
So
not
this-
pouring. I saw your pours.
Yeah, give it to Eli.
Calm down there, buddy.
Okay. So this next BuffTurkey we're doing is Drums and Drams Princess. So this is actually 122 proof. So this would be right in line with the ones we just did. So proof shouldn't be too big of a difference. But I've had this before, and if I remember correctly, the profile is pretty different than all the ones we just had. So this one was actually chosen by Cam's wife.
Yeah, and that's all you.
I figure I'll take the least amount since I got so much of the others.
I think. Are we close-ish?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Actually, I want to drink way less.
So just kind of keep in your head if you have some of the others left.
It's a third of an ounce. I want to drink way less. Hold on.
Yeah. Just
Eighth of an ounce.
Keep in mind, like what we just had, and try to compare it to that, and see where it would have fallen. But only having an ounce, it wouldn't have been fair.
I have to be honest with you. This smells like straight gasoline.
Gasoline? Not to me.
I was doing Anchorman.
I was like, to me, not so much.
Sex Panther. No, it definitely has more ethanol in the nose though.
Dude, this would have put up a damn good fight. If not one.
It's more like 2 for me. You just like one note.
I agree.
It's
actually.
one note. Yeah.
No,
I like it.
I was about to say
It's
I agree.
It's a good note, but I think why Doc won, it had a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is very similar to
2.
which is BuffTurkey.
No. 2 was your velvet tuxedo.
New one. First
Oh.
try.
Glass 2, not rank 2.
Oh, it's not rank 2.
Yeah. No, this is more like the velvet tuxedo. The reason I said this would have competed is because of that burst of flavor. I expected it to change, and it didn't. It kind of held on to no.
Which it goes back to what we've always said. Certain days you want certain things.
Yeah.
Like this to me is more of a cinnamon note. It's more lighter.
I get Grape Jolly Rancher actually on this now.
Grape Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Not me.
I get a lot of. I feel like if Hancock's was proofed up, that's what this would be.
I can kind of see your Grape Jolly Rancher in there.
Yeah, like I feel like if Hancock's was proofed up, it would kind of be like this. It'd be that singular note.
It's a very
It's a note I like, but it lacks the complexity.
See,
at least in this setting.
For me, the Velvet Tuxedo tastes like Hancock's ramped up.
Oh, for that I got cherry on the velvet. I get grape on this, and that's what I always get from Hancock's is grape. That's why
Maybe I have to revisit Hancock's because I thought it was cherry. Which it could just be me forgetting.
Grape right. Jolly Rancher actually.
You get it?
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm not a crazy person.
No, you're not. Your palate's
Again,
pretty good.
It's still freaking good. Like,
No, I mean, I'm excited. I want that to sit for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Want to come back to it.
oh, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I want to.
I just, even if it kept the same, it's still very, very good.
Oh yeah.
I would just just maybe soften up the fruit a little bit if it brings in layers of other things.
it was, to me, I'm very sensitive to fresh cracks. I've learned that. It was very apparent that was a fresh crack. And I was 99% sure that was my bottle. But, to be impartial, I still put it last because it was.
To be impartial. What are you drinking now, Mark? Are you still drinking the Doc?
Is it 15 likes?
No. 15 different people have come in.
Oh, let's see, 20 likes.
It's a
on my
slow
shirt.
night. Also,
Calm down, Debbie.
also, you realize what a week from tomorrow is, right, Eli?
Is it ready?
Boo Idaho.
What?
Boo Idaho.
Oh. Well, that was enunciation. Did you know what he said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you
Because
said
it's far.
I thought you said
Okay.
Buretto. I'm like, is that like Beretta? Are you talking about a
Burrito.
gun?
Gun?
Yeah. So I just want to make you're hosting, so I want to make you aware.
I'm hosting. You said you're taking care of food. You got to figure out what you want to
I
do.
said we're taking care of food.
I said that I would cook.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to do. We need to, off stream, we need to figure out.
3 racks of baby back ribs and a brisket. Based off who's coming, that will probably be too much food. There's not that
You
many people.
realize 3 racks of baby backs will feed 3 people.
4.
Alright, it will feed 2 normal people
No, it won't.
and
You
2
get,
of
you
ones.
get 2 ribs.
Who the hell are you?
You get 2 ribs.
You get 4.
I'm not here. This is
You are
these
Nick
are
Miller.
these are finger foods, bro. You're not coming here to get full and taking crap home to your family.
My family's from Texas. If you're gonna come to my house, I'm gonna feed you.
Yeah,
I'm bringing
you're
Tupperware.
getting 2. You're getting brisket and 2 ribs and all the sides.
Even the biggest brisket. Say you find a 30-pound brisket. That'll feed 25 people.
Dude, we just had a 14-pound brisket that fed 1, 2, like 15 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pussies.
There's only 15 people coming right now.
There's a lot more than 15 people coming.
I don't know. I'm relying on you guys to say if you're going. Group.
All right, hold on. Here we go. We're on stream. If you don't say you're coming, you don't get food.
So 2 people get food.
That's fair.
Alright, I'm coming. Can I bring a 175 Eagle?
If you want to pour it in there, absolutely.
I got one of those. Yeah, that'd be a great thing to pour in there if you want to waste that. Yeah.
That store, the stag had a big special reserve and a big Eagle.
How much? The special reserve would have been great.
Oh. Gammons don't eat. That's verified. Gammons do not eat. Mark, I will have.
Wait, no, false.
Mark, I will
it'll
have.
be in the day-ish time, and it's just meat.
No, it's past 3 o'clock. Mark, I will
I
have.
thought their cutoff was 4 or something.
Mark, I will have a banana for you if you feel like you're snacking.
Oh, buddy. Shit.
That's a little gay.
No, that's what he eats for dinner every night is 1 banana.
Say a fruit then.
It's say fruit.
But that's not what he eats. That's not what he eats. Weller Foolproof Wolverine.
Oh,
I've heard good things about that.
We've had that. What are you talking about? We had it at Mark's.
I know.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I've heard good things. From my mouth. Or one egg. Mark also gets an egg.
I'm glad Juan's here to see how confusing you can be sometimes on stream. 'Cause I don't understand what's happening.
2 eggs and a banana.
Dude, that Talk Turkey.
What'd you tell him?
This is the best Talk Turkey has ever drank to me. And I enjoy it. I always
I
have.
think it's drinking the same. It's everything I want in a bourbon, dude. It's literally everything I want in a bourbon.
Which was that one? 4th?
And for the few of you that
I
are
think
in here,
it's
if you
one.
notice,
I think it's 1.
3 of the 4 are new era, which I think we're going to try to do a pick with them next year.
But
It wouldn't be BuffTurkey.
One. I think if we're gonna do a new era pick, it should be BuffTurkey.
Then we're not doing a new air pick. We don't have any people that will spend that money, so it doesn't matter.
We might.
We don't have any. Nope, we got too many taters. We got tater chasers, man. We got people completing the rainbow. Can't pass up on the Blantons.
The last letter. I saw two EH taters, small batches in Elgin, Oregon. Down there.
Yeah. Somebody sent me a picture of one today. I was like, I'm good.
I was like, and there was a sticker for Weller 107. I was like, oh.
But see, those are. I will say, I'm not a tater. EH small batch, Weller 107, 4 MSRP. They're damn good pours. If you drink.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
If you're buying to trade, fuck you.
Aggressive.
Yeah, well, dude, they're solid pours. I'm a big fan of Weller 107. I think for its price point, it is a damn good pour.
Is Lena home?
She might be.
Yeah, I don't drink.
We need a blind setup.
No. I'm just used to getting fed. And I know you didn't cook.
So,
Yeah, I don't drink. When I do drink, I drink the good stuff. The GTS.
So Juan, while we got you here,
The M10.
here, hold on.
Michter's 10.
Right behind you, one. There you go. Have some.
so Juan, while you're here, how about that Michter's 20?
I dropped it.
Why are you putting him on blast on the stream?
He put himself on blast by saying he got it on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Nope.
No, he went in BBS and was like, did anybody win anything? And then posted it when he won. I'm like, Juan.
Oh, I'm obviously. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fresh crack.
Fresh crack, next stream.
We're gonna have a new guest, so no.
New guest.
This one is more like Cambrana to me. The first glass. For some reason, yeah.
I
Interesting.
think that's Talk Turkey, isn't it?
Unless
Yeah.
I got mine
Yeah.
reversed. Because you said the last one was right.
Do me a favor, James. Pass me the Velvet Tux.
Yes, you are a tater. I'm a tater. Mark, I'm a tater. The guy who doesn't own a single Weller or Blanton's
I'm gonna give
or
you one.
EHT.
I'm gonna give you one, just so you can't say that.
I'm trying to, what other taters? I don't think I own a single tater bottle.
Stag.
You had 107.
Oh, I have a stag.
You got 107s.
No,
You had 107s.
I had. I don't.
Yeah, good for you.
And
I drink them. I like 107. I don't care.
no, I don't have a problem with that. It's the people that can't pass up on them for something greater. Two are watching. I know, Mark. Mark, why don't you just come over and drink with us? I think we talked the business we wanted to talk. We did the blind we wanted to do. I'm kind of feeling more of a hangout mode tonight. Just hang out with Juan and whatnot.
Oh, and figure out where we're golfing. Are we golfing?
Yeah, I'm trying to golf Sunday.
Are you guys teaching me?
Fuck, come golf, one.
You work Sunday?
No.
Come golf, dude.
What time is church over?
12. And then we eat there. So like 1:30.
We can get 9, and then 18 would be.
At 2? You could get 8. Dude, it stays light till like 8 o'clock at night now.
I can, but I like getting home and eating dinner around 6 or 7.
Just grab a hot dog. Dude, course hot dogs.
Dude, I had a wiener last time.
Gary?
They're so good. They're so good. Mark, hit me up in the messages. I think we're just going to call a 1 hour stream tonight. We didn't have too much to go over as far as BWE business.
And we did a good blind. That was a solid blind.
That was so good.
Oh, dude, I would, yeah. If I could drink BuffTurkey till I died, I think I'd be pretty satisfied, to be honest.
Dude,
There's stuff that's better, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I'd be pretty satisfied.
This is already changing.
So we'll end with his cope.
I'm not coping whatsoever. I'm here while we're on stream.
got some darkness to it now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's already changing.
That's a lie.
You're such a bullshitter.
All right, guys. Dude, I wanted to do a blind giveaway for the light whiskey. To do the blind with us next week.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just talking to myself, and I love everyone that came in here, but it was just a light night. This was freaking.
Oh, sound.
Yeah.
I thought we were done. You said we were done.
It's just a light night, so we can't really do it. So we'll try again next time. It's Friday night. It's busy. I get it. So, Mark, hit me up in chat. I don't know what you're doing tonight if you're just in for the night, but we'll talk there. Goodbye to all, and to all a good night.
Peace.